And then there was the newly respected United States Championship that is being held by one LA Knight. And he's taken on a werewolf in Jacob Fatu. This match ought to be a dandy. This is one you do not want to miss. Do not check out, do not go to the kitchen, refill your sun chips. Do not grab your grape check cola. No, you wait or you send one of the kids and say, come back with that. I've raised you. You owe me. I cannot wait for this match. And uh Desmond, since you were third on the last prediction, what say you about this? Are we going to have a new United States champion after Saturday night?
Man, I love both of these guys so much. I love watching Jacob Fatu in the ring. I love hearing him. I love hearing him go wild on the mic. I and LA Knight just cuts a mean promo. He's solid. He's a solid brawler. He's fun to watch. Uh, Knight's been holding that title down. I mean, he lost it for a minute to he lost it for a minute to Shinsuke, and that's fine. But he got it back. He's champ again. But I feel like this is the point where we need to solidify Jacob as that powerhouse right here. And we need him to be proved to show some dominance. And it was a big problem we had back with Bray Wyatt. Like we would build him up, he'd win, 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 and then the big match would come and he'd lose. And that's what I'm afraid that they're going to end up doing to Jacob Fatu. That being said, that was under Vince McMahon. Now we've got Triple H. And I feel like LA Knight's not going anywhere. LA Knight could at any point go against any number of people, any number of champions, and be fine. I think what we need to see right now is Jacob Fatu as your new United States champion.
All right. Wow. There's very there's not much I disagree with about what you just said. LA Knight's there in WWE. I don't see him leaving for greener pastures. He's where he wants to be. And I don't think he, frankly, at this point, cares about retaining that championship. He's had it. It's a nice little fun run. He's elevated the title. I believe it has a fresh level shine of respect on it, and he's put that spec on it. It's hard to bet against him because this match to me feels like fool's gold. I feel like it's too easy to pick against LA Knight. Fatu's on the up. People have seen how ferocious he is, and he's decent. He can do his thing on the mic too. So I'm not worried about that. That was a concern of mine at first, but they're releasing him. They're letting go of the reins. They're letting the werewolf roam. I am going to go out on a limb, and I'm probably going to regret this, but I'm going to say that somehow, some way, clean or dirty, LA Knight retains the United States Championship. Vincent Kennedy Bucci, what say you, sir?
This match scares me, genuinely. And it's not because Jacob is a werewolf. I ain't that. I'm a grown-ass man. Werewolves don't scare me. But my point is, the reason this scares me is because I do have a feeling Jacob's going to walk out with this title. But I'm worried with what they're going to do with LA Knight after that. Like, if we want to talk about a guy who should be a main eventer, I don't think anyone's going to disagree with me when I say LA Knight's a star. This is a guy who should be a world champion, either on SmackDown or on Raw. If there are plans for LA Knight to finally win the big one, I can be comfortable with him dropping this title. But if he drops this belt and keeps floundering on the mid-card, that's the genuine fear that I have. If you have no plans to elevate him, he should not drop this title until they are ready. But if Triple H is thinking, okay, I got a guy who can either win the drafted to Raw and become the next world champion, or maybe if Cena wins at Mania, maybe LA Knight's the guy to take it from him, the babyface do it. If those plans are in the works, I can be comfortable with that. But that's the fear that I have, is that he's going to drop this title and then Triple H ain't going to do dick with him. And I think it's a terrible choice. If you're not ready to put him in the main event, do not take this belt off of him, because it will not go well. It'll go
So
well for Jacob, but not for LA. But I've seen Triple H make a lot of bad decisions. So I'm going with the grain, and I'm going to say Jacob wins the title, because I got a scary feeling he's going to go that route. I just hope if he does, they push LA Knight to the main event. I'm not saying he has to be world champion the next day, but you better be giving me some sort of indication that he's in the picture, and that when the time comes, you're gonna put either the WWE or the World Heavyweight title around his waist.
Easiest way to do that, put him in a rivalry with McIntyre. Put him in a rivalry with big name stars. He doesn't have to be going after the title immediately,
Exactly.
but put him with people who you know do fight for the main titles. And if you start doing that, that'll build his stock. And that's really what they need to be doing.